12 days after the August 8th general election, and the two houses of parliament are yet to convene for business. This as the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission IEBC now says it will gazette the full list of the 289 National Assembly elected members as well as the 1,449 members of the various county assemblies. The commission only having gazetted Kikuyu Member of Parliament Kimani Ichung'wah of Jubilee Party and West Seme Ward Member of the Kisumu County Assembly George Abaja, who are unopposed in their quest. According to Article 126(2) of the Constitution, whenever a new house is elected, the President by notice in the Gazette shall appoint the place and date for the first sitting of the new house, which shall not be more than 30 days after the election. On this first sitting, the Clerk of the National Assembly will administer the oath of affirmation to all members of Parliament. The legislators will then embark on the election of the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker. Already, jostling for the various parliamentary leadership roles have begun, with National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi poised for another term if presented by the Jubilee Party. According to the Clerk of the National Assembly, Michael Sialai, the MPs will be taken through a familiarization session and induction to the House rules for 5 days after taking the oath. But before the Houses convene, 11th Parliament Speaker Justin Muturi, through a sworn affidavit, has asked a Nairobi court to dismiss the case seeking to stop the swearing-in of MPs over failure of the Parliament to meet the constitutional threshold of 2/3 of either gender representation rule. The case by Women Lobby Group wants the IEBC stopped from gazetting the list of elected members of Parliament and the Senate unless they meet the requirement. Out of the 290 elective positions for the National Assembly, only 23 women were elected, while in the Senate, only 3 women were elected out of 47 senators-elect. The houses are required to have a minimum of 117 elected women to comply. On Friday, the IEBC published names of 47 senators and 47 woman representatives on the Kenya Gazette. Meanwhile, the Kenya National Union of Teachers Secretary General Wilson Sossion, who was nominated by ODM, has requested the party leadership to strike his name off the list.
But considering the heavy commitments within the union, within the TUC, and particularly my global engagement as the President of Education International Africa, I have asked my party leader, and you know who, in ODM, Raila Amolo Odinga, to set aside my name and consider another nominee.
Sossion spoke in Baringo during the swearing-in ceremony for Governor Stanley Kiptis. Hassan Mugambi, Citizen TV.